With the musical style of the show in tune, and award-winning composer Quincy Jones joining the team, it was now time to start pulling together the show's other creative players. First up, the person who could actually create the musical story, adapting the essence of Alice's original writing and threading together the songs that had so inspired the show's producers.
We brought Marsha Norman in, who's of course a Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright.
Alice and I won Pulitzers the same day. For me for Night Mother for drama and Alice for The Color Purple, and that was so unheard of that women would win in these two big categories that we were actually on the front page of the New York Times that day.
As the producers moved ahead in their adaptation of Alice's story to the musical book, there were two particular areas that they felt they could improve upon over the film.
There's a much fuller exploration of the relationship between Celie and Suge, which I really like. The love that Suge shows to Celie is pivotal in Celie's development.
There's a beautiful song that Suge sings to Celie, Too Beautiful for Words, where she tells Celie that she is indeed too beautiful for words.
I think there's a chance in songs to get past the defenses that people have, to more fully express what it feels like to love somebody, to lose somebody, to have fun, to have the hots for somebody. I mean, that stuff you can do in a song that's really hard to do in talk.
You're beautiful, to be beautiful for words.
The other was the relationship and the portrayal of black men.
I heard my fool son got his whole back.
You have old Mister, who is first generation slave turned landowner. Mister is his son, picks up very much in the spirit of the apple doesn't fall far from the tree on the way that old Mister treats women and views women.
What you think you're doing? You touch that mailbox, and I'll kill you, gal.
You have Harpo, who is the new man, the new generation, who does not subscribe to his father or grandfather's way of treating women.
Miss Celie, this here is Sophia. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
And we wanted to expand those character arcs in the story and show in the novel, Mr. actually does change after Celie leaves him and he's alone.
I think the musical actually has a greater awareness of more of the interaction between and among the people in the novel.
The musical story was coming together. However, no one had actually seen the production staged. And still echoing were the show's critics, those who could not envision a musical based on such a harsh and painful story.
I felt that it was really important for us to get it up in front of an audience. Atlanta is a wonderful theater town, had a really strong, diverse audience mix of African Americans and white theater goers that I felt was really important for us to get feedback from a mixed audience. And I called Alice and I said, you know, we have offers to go here and go there, but feels right to go back to the South, don't you think? I mean, you know, Atlanta's 30 miles away from where this story is set in your novel, and she said, this is great.
So it was decided that the show would mount its preview at Atlanta's Alliance Theater. The time had come to put a face, or faces, on the project.